Hello again there, boys and girls. Let's go ahead and hop on in. Different day, same car. So we're gonna do the super late model again, and really, I feel like we had a decent setup and we were fine, and just the thing just got away from us, and we were just way too aggressive there. Once we had tires and they didn't, I thought that we could just run them down really quick, especially here. I was really surprised that the leaders didn't pit there because they knew so many other people's would. But it is what it is. We put it in the wall off of turn two, and the race just went terrible from there. So yeah, anyway, self-inflicted seppuku wound, we will say. But congrats, no school tomorrow, Nick. Good to have you on, buddy. See, we got the audio up this time versus the other time, and again, I'm so sorry, you guys. You got to spam the chat. Absolutely. Hey, you do. We have sound. I hear sound. I hear it. The sound of music. The track is alive with the sound of race cars. Alright, so looks like we got 16 cars. It's the same as before, but we're in the 3 car today instead of the 2. Um, Take a look at the results here. What kind of track temperatures do we have? 68. So it's what we had in practice, which is good. It's a little bit warmer than it was yesterday. So I did make a little bit of a change in practice, just a small one, and we will actually run tape in qualifying today. We're going to get it, Paul. We're going to get you some late models. Glenn. Yeah, no school for me either. But yeah, so anyway, let's go ahead and show what we got here. So overall, tire pressure is the same as yesterday, 18 on the left, 20 and 21 on the right. Staggers, again, I think that we're running relatively normal stagger. I think we have a little bit more stagger put in the rear, if I remember right, than the base missile mic setup, which is what we're adjusting from as a base. Yesterday we fixed the toe, just had a little bit too much toe in it. We have put some camber in the front. All right, just because we're running shorter runs here, just a little bit. Put a couple packers in the front, just to get the thing up off the track. It was bottoming out pretty decent. And then what we did yesterday was we moved the trailing arm up to the middle to try and loosen it up. We've dropped this track bar down, I think another quarter round or a half a round, and we've jacked the track bar up another quarter round from where we were at yesterday. And we did add 7 more gallons of gas, again, just to give it a little bit more tail weight, more than anything, just to try and keep the thing loose. It just feels like I keep complaining and complaining and complaining until I actually spin this thing out off a corner, you know, which will probably happen today. That we're tight. So those are what the times look like right now. But let's go over here, go to the chassis, and we're going to change our tape config to full. Apply that. We done. Looks like we got 30 seconds. I don't know if we can get a lap in. I doubt it, but we'll try. Keep the thing down here. Let's see what we can do here. See what the track feels like. Of course we can't get a lap in. We're a little bit slow through there anyway. But hey, no X's in practice today. That's right, it's Good Friday. I totally forgot it's Good Friday. That's how in touch with reality I am. Not as bad as the people are like, who's playing in the Super Bowl? Who's our president? Alright, so let's take a look. Can we get down into the 17.8s? I don't think so. That's going to be tough. I think that we could pull off an 18. I think that we can pull off an 18 flat. It's just a matter of if we can actually put a lap together. But yeah. So yeah, well, I mean, here's the thing, Glenn. We're on the rev limiter on the qualifying laps. We won't be bouncing off the chip so much in the race, and that's kind of what we're set up for. We could build a straight Q setup and put a little bit longer gear in it, but really, I don't think it much matters. It's not going to make a huge difference, especially with the way we drive through turn 1. You know, we could lose 2/10, we could lose a tenth, or we could be right on. And it has nothing to do with the gear. We're not giving up a ton, so. Got through there good. Got through there terrible.
One more lap.
God, if we would have put together a corner right there, it would have been a nice lap. Saying it is still a little bit tighter in, because we're adjusting that that track bar height on the right rear. That does make it tighter to get into the corner, which since we were a little bit loose getting into one, which is why that we had such a good corner through there, even though, and we kind of messed it up. We could have gone green through there. But yeah, I mean, it's tightening it up, which makes it better in that corner. But now we're a little bit worse in 3 and 4, if that makes any sense. Or at least that's what it feels like anyway. It just doesn't feel like it's really pivoting early, you know, in 3 and 4, which is kind of what we're depending on. The line that we're running is we're really trying to apex it early and come low up off the straightaway. It seemed like that was really working yesterday. But I don't know if you guys have noticed this sound. Crash sound. And again, the line, and we're still crushing that. I mean, you can see us just grinding on that white line. Like, look at this right here. Look at all that sparks and stuff. We're still bottoming out. We're still bottoming out like fucking crazy. We are all over. All right, so we're gonna wait right here. But what we will do is we'll go ahead and we'll pull the tape back to 50. So we'll do that while we wait. We'll go live here. Take a look who we got in here. So we didn't really take a look at the entries. Let's do it by driver number here. So Andrew Wooten's in the 1, Tucker Minner's in the 2. I think we ended up qualifying. Where did we qualify? I wasn't paying attention. We qualified 4th, so we're going to be gridding up 2nd on the outside pole of Heat 2. So we'll take it. You haven't missed anything yet, Chaz. The glory of heat racing, which is kind of nice. You know, you could miss it completely, but it does give you a second. It gives me some time to interact with you guys too, which I do like. See, 4.2 GPA. You know, you don't get any extra credit, right? Like getting into college, or if you're in college, I don't think your employer gives you more money for that extra 0.2. Hit that 3.9, you're great. But anyway, finishing going through here. Cole Britton's in here. I took a look at the guy who won the super late model race yesterday, which is Jeff. He actually has a channel, just a couple videos up right now, but I am proud to say I am his 2nd subscriber. So anybody who's running super late models, I definitely want to see what they're doing, and he had decent speed, so we'll definitely be looking to see if we get to run another one with him. But they're already off. Austin just waiting.
Green, green, green.
So Andrew's like, I'm out of here. As the field pours into turn 1. I really don't recognize anybody from yesterday. Honors classes, dude. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I did. I mean, believe me, dude. You're preaching to the choir. I went into college skipping about a half a year. So I mean, believe me, I was way ahead when I got there. So I know the merits, and believe me, that's great. But don't forget to have fun. That's the big thing. Mike, good to have you in. Viper, of course. So this looks pretty single file. As I say that, the 12 takes a look under the 2. The 2's, oh my God, he's loose. gathers it up. 4's right behind him. The 7 gets into him. Ford looks underneath. Tucker trying to get it back on track here. Trying to set it back down, but the 4's on the inside. As they pour through turn 1 and 2. The 4 still on the underside. Can't get it done. Oh, he gets into the back of him. Gives him a friendly shove. It looks like the 2's probably going to pull away off of 3 and 4 here. But that allows Madrid to get under the 4 car. That was nice. He's just waiting. That 4's got a good drive off. Man, he's loose. Taking it slow. The 4 car is just shoving through the center if you just look at it. I mean, that's the syndrome we had. Was it Britain? What car was he in? Was he in the 7? I'm just judging off the paint scheme. It might have been him, yeah. It might have been. He was in the 7, I know that. So I think they're coming to 1 to go here. Yeah, I know. Honestly, it was all our fault, but that's what happens. All right, well, these guys are coming onto their final lap here. Let's just check our stuff here one more time. Again, we'll see how it feels out here. Again, I complain and I complain and I complain. It still feels tight. Like, it just still feels tight. And I think part of it is I'm overdriving it, but it just still feels like it just will not get up off the corner and roll out of it. Yep, somebody blew up. So that's what happens when you run 75% tape. You can make it about 8 laps. Was it the 8, Steve? I don't remember. I forget that quick. I can be furious and just it's out the window. So anyway, let's just check this one more time. We didn't check what we actually needed to. Tape's at 50, so we're good. Let's gear it up. See how it feels here, and potentially we can make a change if we need to. We can always take some brake bias out of it, which actually I might do just a little bit, just to see how it feels here. Looks like everybody's in, and we're rolling.
All right, man. Line up on the outside road now. Pit road is closed. It's the pace car.
I think we learned our lesson yesterday about starting in second. So we got run over by the 4. I think it was the 4. But granted, that was in yesterday's race here, so. Alright, we got mics on now, so.
Alright, man, we're going green.
One thing I don't want to do is loop this thing on a start, though. Yeah, brilliant racecraft, Chris, for sure. We need to bring that back, man. That was truly amazing. Somebody to call out, you need to work on your racecraft. And then he ended up friggin' plowing it into the wall through the tri-oval. Like, literally, like, what, to the end of the race? Right near the end. So we don't need to wreck ourselves here.
Inside. All clear, all clear.
Say, up in the junk right there. God, you just barely kissed that wall and it just sucks you in bad.
Five to go at the line.
Not there. God, that's what happens when you hit those things, man. You can just eat it.
All All clear, all clear. Two left to go. All right, man. White flag at the line.
All right. Well, it definitely doesn't feel as hooked up as it did yesterday, where we could just. It felt like we could just abuse the hell out of it. I think a lot of that's the tape and whatnot.
There you go, man. Good job.
I mean, the
driver.
tape definitely gives you that feel of just being planted, no doubt about it. But anyway, I think race trim wise and everything, we're probably about where we're going to be. Looks like we're going to roll off middle of the pack, 8th. So is what it is. There we do. Yeah, drive better and you'll do good. Yeah. Stay off the wall, Aaron. And it is kind of funny the way that this car gets into the wall versus the way that other cars do when you just kind of like touch the wall right there. This car really, really sucks you in. Yeah, there are, Austin. Mo better. You're damn right, Chris. But we got 40 laps. So hopefully we have learned lessons from yesterday to try and be patient.
All right, man. Line up on the outside road now. Pit road is closed.
I got news for you. All the hell, or all the insanity happens from like 5th on back, guarantee you.
All right, man. We're going green next time.
See, this far back in the field, I think starting in 2nd might be the best plan. Nah, fuck it. All that be patient stuff, Aaron. Just throw it out the window. Alright, well, wish us luck here.
Get ready. The pace car's in.
Creeping down the line here.
Green, green, green.
Everybody's sleeping. Everybody's sleeping on that freaking top line. You saw the leader go.
Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Clear low, outside. All clear, all clear.
Alright, well, we're all the way back to 10th here. Keep an eye on the temperatures. I mean, we clobbered that 14 car. Jesus. That wall is going to kill me. I'm going to go out there and just propose to it and just be like, yep, there's one. And aggressive goes around. Goes around.
Yeah,
Jesus.
All clear, all
Just
clear.
spin it high or low, man. Like, God. I swear to God. I mean, we saw him. We were going to go high, and then he hooked it up high, so we were like, all right, we'll go low. Nope. Don't get that opportunity. now the car drives like hell. Yeah, the thing just will not fucking turn now. I don't know what it did, but it did something. Yeah, the one's just driving right past us here, so we got some kind of damage. Oh my god, how much of the racetrack do you need here?
Give you the bottom there, Matthew. Thanks.
Alright, man, caution is
Okay.
out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
Okay.
Pit road is closed. Heads up, 9-4. Looks like your car is totaled. You need to go back to the pit lane. Press and hold the reset button. We'll come get you.
So it doesn't even fucking matter.
Enter the closed pit. Go to the end of the water front.
Yeah, like by a mile, and he did it in 1 and 2 too. Well, let's go back and watch that shit. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Because it was 2 corners in a row. I mean, he's 10 times faster than us. We're down on power. I mean, you can watch him just pull us through the straightaway. I thought it was the 0-1 too, Paul. I mean, watch him just pull right through here. And then he's like up, he's so far up the track. Like, that is not the groove. So we're just hanging on the outside. That's all we can do. He just fucking punts us through the center. I mean, like, seriously. Yeah, no, it's just fucking ridiculous, man.
They're showing us a black flag. They caught us. We broke that road. If you come in and serve a 15-second penalty, line up single file.
The car is just absolute shit. I mean, you can hear it. There is no point in running this. I mean, look at that. I mean, even at a frickin' pace, we can't do shit. Thing's just gonna blow up anyway. Again, disappointing, but what can you do? I mean, if people are gonna run you like that and just dump your shit through the trial, well, there's not much we can do to avoid that shit. Again, I just don't know what that was all about, man.
Green flag, green flag.
Alright, well, let's watch this right here. Oh my god, not us. So most of the action should be back here. The leaders are going to pull away, but I think this will probably be the most action back here. Yeah. Again, it's short track racing. I mean, you're going to bump and bang, I get it, but I mean, he ran us so wide in 1 and 2. I mean, we're hanging with him on the outside, even though we're underpowered. Man, these guys are going to wreck back here, too. Yeah, 12x in 9 laps. You got to love that shit. Yep. Yep.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is
At
out.
least the 10's in it.
Lord have mercy.
Which one?
Just in the back of the field back here, they see an opening, they just dive to the inside. They're not bothering looking ahead what's going on in front of them. Wreck's about to happen.
You hear that sound? That crash sound?
I just pull over, but it's getting wrecked.
Alright, so the 12's toasty. So we've still got some repairs and stuff that we got to get done here. I don't know how we still got 5 minutes 50 seconds here, but apparently, you ever heard of those like microwave minutes are longer than real minutes? You know, so if something
just
you're
because the
just
door opens up on the bottom, don't mean you just got to reach your nose in there.
who is
There's a
10?
reason somebody's slowing down in front of you because a wreck's about to happen.
Nope, not what I wanted to do. Who is the 10? The 10 is Matthew Frazier. I mean, all these guys are wasted right now. I mean, we're 6 laps down, but reality, I mean, we'll be able to get out. So it looks like we got leaders that just pitted here. It wasn't that bad. I mean, it's just not giving room. I mean, it's not like he intentionally wrecked us. It's just like, you just wish people, honestly, I really wish it was mandatory that people had a microphone. I really do. I mean, if you want to call it a simulation and everything, I mean, there's no way the thing would have people run around in NASCAR who didn't have radios. You know, who wouldn't speak to other, who have a spot, or any of that. You know, couldn't communicate. It's just, I don't know, silly. I think it should be a rule. How many till you guys go green?
2.
Alright, so I got a bunch of people that are manually disconnected at this point, and that was Justin Gann. So he's 4 laps down. So basically, after these guys come by, they're going to be 1 to green here, and then we will basically follow these guys out right here. Just because we're going to need to make up laps. You know, we're already 9 down, so they're at the midway point. We got to be able to... actually have time on track to make laps up.
They caught us speeding on pit road.
Of course.
We can serve a 30-second penalty.
Yeah, I will, definitely.
Alright, man, line up on the inside row. The pace car's in. Get ready.
Alright, so turn the fuel off.
Green flag, green flag.
Ah, man. Honestly, I didn't think that we'd get back out. I'm used to normal cars where it's like you blow up, you're done, you got decades of repairs. You disagree it was deliberate? The Dean of Racecraft. Dean Martin. It's never good, man. And a lot of it too, I mean, it's short track racing. I mean, really, you need to be in the front couple rows, you know, which is why yesterday was so frustrating, because we were there. I mean, we had the opportunity to do it, and we just totally killed it.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
Thanks for that.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Heads up and car. Heads up and car.
Car definitely still wants to pull. But we got fresh tires. And we're not in last. But we'll pass Gann. I'm not really sure where these other guys are at in terms of how many laps down they are. I think they're still running. I don't know if Austin's running.
Car 13. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
Yeah, 13 still running, but I mean, honestly, if we can pass the people that are, well, Matthew's
road's
down there
now
now,
open.
so I don't know if he's actually hurt that bad, but. But I mean, it looks like we've got P7 forward on track, it looks like. Six is in the pits, yeah. So, I mean, we'll pick up a couple spots, provided we can just keep the thing straight. And the laps just go green, that way the people who are getting stuff fixed have to remain getting it fixed. And really, we just don't need to be up there, so we're just gonna take a drive through pit lane here. Because we got nothing to gain other than the laps at this point. But I guarantee you, we'll still see wrecks, no doubt. We are not a cool-headed chat. Put him in the wall, kill him. He hates puppies.
Line up single
What else?
file.
Past the 13 car. I didn't want to pass the 13 car.
Past the 13 car.
How are we still 2 to green? My God.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
Alright, Austin, just a heads up, I'm done on power, so I'll just try to pull as low as I can on the front straight here.
Get ready. The pace car's in. Green flag, green flag. Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
So we're just going to take it real easy. And if the 10 wants to pass us, he can try.
Got one inside. Clear low, clear low. Inside. All clear, all clear.
Up to 10th. Not bad. So we'll catch, I think we'll catch another position from Matt here in a second. Wouldn't it be ridiculous if we finished like 8th? I doubt that'll happen here. I mean, we're 13 down, so the leader's on lap 37 right here, so we'll get this spot and that's it.
Two to go, this time by.
Notice the 10 is keeping his distance. Like, we are coasting around this track. He will not get close. Where you going, Matt?
Alright, man. It's white flag this time by. One more to go.
See, he just pulled out the track. I mean, it doesn't really have anything else to gain, so. But yeah. So anyway, that's a frustrating one. Realistically, yeah, there he goes. Realistically, I think we might do this again at 9:15. You know, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, what can you do?
Over.
You know, if you're gonna get junked, you're gonna get junked.
There you go,
So,
man.
Hey, good race,
Great job,
Tucker.
driver.
so that sucks, but it is what it is. I mean, welcome to short track racing. I hope you weren't expecting to keep your safety rating intact. But anyway, we come home 9th. You know, which all things considered, that's about what we could have done. That's as best as we could have done, considering the 10 was running and the 4 was running. So we planned that out
That's it.
coming
The race
out
is over.
of the pits when we, even though everything wasn't fixed, if we would have waited in the pits, we wouldn't have passed Matt. So anyway, yeah, it's funny watching. I want you guys to watch this. So let's go back and let's
Yeah,
go.
Andrew, those turns are restarts. Not so good, buddy. If that's what you got to do to win, I mean, I don't know. It's pretty lame.
I clearly don't have to do that to win. Neither one of you were catching it. I mean, I wasn't
Here
going
you
to say
go.
anything, but since you want to bring the restarts up,
The
and that's the
trash
only
talk.
reason why I beat y'all. 10-4.
So you can just watch this from Matt's chase and just listen.
That comment goes for you too.
Gave him the bottom. He just didn't want to do anything with it. Me and the super late models. Just watch me wreck the SR. Just watch me eat it. Say, and it's a good point. There's no NIS this week, guys. Since NASCAR's off for Easter, there's no NIS. So we can run whatever the hell we want on Sunday and today. So more than likely, we'll probably end up running super late models again. And I'll pray for some colder weather. The car was definitely hooked up at 65 degrees. 68 is just still a little bit snug. That's just what it feels like. Again, it just feels like it just lacks front end grip. But again, you can just see Matt will not pull up to us up here. He refuses to do it because he knows I am not going to give it to
Yeah,
him.
that was old tires too bad.
Seriously, if there's one car on the track that I didn't know shit to, it's Matt.
But
anyway.
did you run me down? You went in and got fresh tires.
So
and
right
had,
here he
like,
tries.
Two restarts. Right
And keep
there
in mind,
with
we're
me.
down on power here. I mean, you hear the thing
You
running.
weren't catching me, dude. As you can see, right there at the end. I was on old tires, you were on new, I was still pulling you. But 10-4. Glad you guys think it was just the restarts.
Again, Matt has no desire to get past us. And again, let's go back to see
I'm
the
good,
actual
dude.
incident.
I won the race. Y'all are the ones making the comments.
All right, so let's go back. I think it was like, what, lap 12? I mean, it was fucking terrible.
I mean, good race either way, though. And Matthew, as far as you go, I even told you a couple of times when I was going, so no excuse
So we already
for
had
you.
damage at this point, and so the 10 plows it in there. Like, that is not the racing line at all. That's fine. So we come back down on his door. If he's gonna arc it that high in the center of the corner, that's it. So we're up here, minding our own shit. I mean, you gotta leave room for the car on the high side. I mean, we cannot just go right here and then turn. I mean, you've got to arc it through there. Maybe watching from the 9's perspective might be more helpful, because we definitely start to come down the track, but it just sends us sideways. I mean, look how fucking far out he goes. Whatever. And there she is. Play the taps. Almost hit the tires. They are. Well, yeah, everybody's mad at the winner. I don't know. He was scared. Racing is better in Wreckfest. Turn right and send it. Wrong way. Man, seriously, they are all mad at the winner. We'll see you later, Chaz. They're all mad at Andrew, and Andrew's fast. I mean, you really can't argue with him. I know he put down a quicker qualifying time. I mean, a 17.7 in these temperatures is fucking crazy. I mean, that's pretty damn fast. I think it was him or it was somebody else, but he was in the same session, and they had some ridiculous qualifying times in that practice session. But this is the sound I'm talking about. Does anybody know what the hell sound this is? You hear it? So this car doesn't have it. That sound is fucking crazy. I know, seriously. Cue the industry. Oh my God. It's like Darkwave. Beep, 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 beep. You know, it's like Gravity Kills. Who remembers them? God. Well, anyway, I've had enough. So let's go ahead and sign out of here. We'll see if we do anything else. I think we'll try and do. It's absolutely a glitch. Yeah, buy more content. Have you ever seen those like ghost shows where they try to tell people like, "Did you hear that? Listen to the static." And it's like, she's already dead. And it's like that is not what that said at all. Is that what you're trying to say, Mike? iRacing being like, buy the 911, buy the new hybrid LMP car. I don't even know what they are, but they're like GT Le Mans cars that they just released, and everybody's all googly eyes over them. But whatever. So we'll probably run this again at 9:15. Just because I am liking this. I feel like our setup is decent. We just can't get a fucking run in here. That's fine. But we'll get shredded. I'm not even going to go over points or safety rating because, like I said, we'll probably run one more time. But I appreciate you guys on the stream, and hopefully I will see you later. Take care. God, listen to that damn sound.